Right, hello there, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls and children of all ages. Right, I just thought I'd come on here again and say that, like, any little, like, niggle or any annoyance I have when I say, like, how many days it is until I've not shaved my facial hair, until Everton win 5 games in a row, and we're on number 2. So, as I was saying, right, we've got Wales tomorrow. I think it's at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, so I can talk about that, and I'll talk about, like, what results I got right or wrong, and my predictions and stuff. Because if it's not a live game at 12:30 or 5:30 and we can't find it anywhere to watch, then I'll just talk about something else. But anyhow, as I was saying, right, if I say, like, I didn't really like a certain player, it's no like a big criticism, it's just my overall opinion of what I've seen this season so far, and I can only judge on what I've seen. But I don't know. I mean, in the last 3 or 4 years we've struggled, and no many big names are going to come to us, so you can't expect Messi, Ronaldo, obviously. That's just an example, or anyone below that, no, even below that. But 26 million for someone that cost Chelsea either 40 or 60 million. What a complete waste of money. In this day and age with cost of living and all that, you can't afford to buy a player and lose all that money on them. But anyhow, it'll take time. I probably will end up liking them. I mean, the players that we've let go or sold or have went without us trying to get a better chance of keeping them, they're better than what we've brought in. Just overall for what they've done at the club. Really sad to see Decore go. Not too bothered about Dominic Calvert-Lewin, because he had far too many chances and never scored enough for his ability. He was slightly... I mean, I wasn't really far too keen on him, but he was slightly underrated. Just when he got asked to work harder and try and, like, beat the offside trap and get more tap-ins, that benefited him for a while, but then made him injury prone, and then ever since he got a big long injury layout, he wasn't the same ever since. Beto's been alright. I mean, apart from Ndiaye and Beto have been Everton's best players by a country mile since David Moyes came back. A country mile. And every time, or every so often, instead of just telling you how many days it's been since I've shaved my facial hair, I'll try and do it in a different setting. I mean, I've done it 3 or 4 times in my bedroom. I've done it once in the, this is the second part 2 of day 12 since not shaving my facial hair until Everton win 5 games in a row. But, I'm going to just try and do it somewhere else. So 3 locations: my bedroom, the plunge pool, and Pig Twonk and Lawrence of Arabia's house. So this is just an update to tell you that if you think I'm being annoying or nasty or not properly upbeat, then that's just what I've seen. And even though that Jack Grealish didn't get a shot on goal, well, according to my bet builder, that he was man of the match. I mean, it doesn't bother me as long as it's the Premier League think he's worth man of the match, then that's all that I care. But anyhow, I put him to have 2 shots against Brighton, and he didn't even have one. But I did have a wee small one for the EFL Cup. And I had Ndiaye to score at any time, Everton to win, Everton to have most corners and something else, and I put either 25p or 50p on it, and I won about, I think it was £1.17 back. So anyhow, I'm just coming on here to say that if you disagree or if you think I'm being a bit harsh, I'm not really, it's just what I see. mean, I'm not an ex-player or anything. I'm just a humble Scottish supporter an English club called Everton, and not shaving my facial hair until Everton win 5 games in a row, and we're on to Wales next, then Aston Villa, then Liverpool, and the 20th of September is the earliest I can shave it off. But if we bet Leeds on the opening day, then it would have been against Aston Villa on the 13th, but now it's the 20th. So, right, the next time you'll hear, I did say this in the last video, but I might not mean this, but I might, if there's something so good in the shops this afternoon, then I'll review that, but that'll be a separate video. That won't be anything to do about football in any way, shape or form. So, I think it's definitely Wales, but I'm sure it's 3 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. I'm going to Broxburn Athletic home game, and a couple of days ago it was announced on their Facebook page that Steve Pittman has resigned from his tenure as the Broxburn Athletic Football Club manager. Sad. His son plays for Livingston in the Scottish Premiership. So thanks to everything that Steve Pittman has done, and have a break, and then hope that everything in the future is good. Right, so that was breaking news a couple of days ago, officially on the Broxburn Athletic Football page, Facebook. Steve Pittman, the manager who's from the USA, has resigned as manager. He wasn't there on Saturday there when we drew 3-all with Hearts under 21s, and I wondered why he wasn't there. Just to say, it must be the first time ever that Hearts under 21s and the Hearts of Midlothian senior team both drew 3-all. Right, so we'll see what happens tomorrow. Hit the game and see if there's the assistants will take over until we can get a permanent Broxburn Athletic manager. Right. Hope it's someone for the same league or someone higher. Right. Tatty bye. Bye.